You know it. I hope to think that even those communities that haven't got into the final so far, and whoever doesn't win the final as well, I just hope that you've all enjoyed yourselves here. I think we've all had a good time, and I do hope that we've got 4 communities involved right now, and we've all had a good time together, and I hope we can have more good times together in the future. So do go and follow and join and subscribe or whatever to each other's YouTubes and stuff like that, and we'll grow each other as we progress, and we'll all come out super happy. And I've reset the scoreboard.
Everyone's in.
Thanks to the advice of the chat. Go, go, go! Jesus, I can't believe it's been so close. So now I can't call the final either. But let's see. So we're in the final right now. Anybody who's just joining, this is the final after a long group stage and a 1-goal difference to see who the finalists would be. We've got Alpha Surge versus Twisted Prophecy game. And these saw each other quite early on in the tournament, but now they've had time to warm up, really get into it, watch each other play. I'm really excited. See game 1. I'm presuming will be rather quiet, get them to suss each other out, not too many goals, while they're just getting the bearings and trying not to throw. We'll see how it goes on.
Yeah, Series 2 did go to third.
Jazz getting the first goal, 1-0.
Series 2 did go to the third match with Twisted Prophecy and Alpha Surge.
Oh, did it? Nice.
Should have expected a good match.
See, Glenn coming here with the stats. He was saying the series between these earlier did go to the third one, so best of 5. That could have turned out either way. Though Alpha Surge coming out with a kick-off goal to get 2 ahead in this game 1. I appreciate that, Judd. I do like Rocket League. I think it's... when you watch stuff like League of Legends or them complicated games, you don't really know what's going on. I think Rocket League esports is such a great scene because it's so easy to understand what's happening. Yeah, get the ball in the goal. There's no mad button combos or anything. What you see is what's happening, and it's what the players are making the cards do. There's no press button to flip reset or anything like that. And I really should have... Oh, no, you're fine. Yep. Such a great spectator sport. Which is, of course, why it was going to be at the Tokyo Olympics. And I think it still will be. And we get a equaliser here from TPG. I'm sorry, I'll get back into it. Just... It's a best of 5 here. I'll ramp up the hype as we go. But yes, I have... This is interesting because both of these communities have e-sport experience. I know they've both at least done a bit of indie gaming league. And they've probably faced each other... I think they've faced each other in the past. Different lineups, but same communities. So a lot of rivalry here. Fairly patient at the minute. We've got the 1-goal lead to Alpha Surge. Double commit on defense. TPG can take advantage. Dave comes in. Smart move there. I don't think he missed a goal. I think he meant to do that. He saw that Alpha Surge were on the heels, and just one more hit after that side ball there. They can conflict do a jump for it. Sets his teammate up for that goal, and they come out with the equaliser. But yeah, sorry, I know in a lot of the TPG games I've watched in the past, during IGL, they often get annihilated the first game in a series and look terrible, and then, I don't know, use it as a hustle to come back into it. So I think composure for TPG is something that I know is one of their strengths. So getting into this final, being a best of 5, as Tomo was saying in chat, could come out well for them. But I'd say both of them are esports experience, so I'm not saying Alpha Surge haven't got them same qualities. Oh, the ball pops out nicely for Jazz there. Gets a little flick up and he takes it over shift and takes the lead. Lovely little play there. They're unlucky on the 50 there. It did come out really nicely for Jazz. Not much Shift could do at that point. We know that Jazz is a capable player, and when he's got possession like that. Sensible defense there from Shift, just getting the 50 on his at the back. Jazz is going to take it all the way past his own goal, which is can have to be a smart move as long as you manage to keep it under control above the net rather than in front of the goal. And Flint taking up the wall. Good defense there from Shift, really good 50 to set his teammate up as well. They're going for the fake initially. It looked like he had it, but Jazz kept his composure, got the backflip on him. Flicks it up high now for his teammate to get the counter attack into the corner. Shift not getting the catch he wanted to there, and they're in a difficult spot. Conflict almost saving it, but it's just a calculated team play into the top bin, so you love to see it. And he oops. Some of the luck I've seen with Alpha Surge on the posted crossbars. If that didn't go in there, I would have felt so bad for them. Been putting in the effort.
Is that going to be valid for calculated on the next tournament?
Love to get some highlights out of these. Unfortunately, I forgot to save the replays, but so it'll all be from the VOD perspective. Jazz up. Good save there from Shift, knocking it into his own back corner, reducing those angles at goal. Jazz almost got the angle still though. Very, very close. Conflict coming up, knocking it out from the corner. It looks like Alpha Surge are going to take this first game of our best of 5 by 2 goals. Close plays though. I reckon this could go to a game 5. I'm going to call it now. Got we saying game 5 overtime? Yeah, Panda, get the fashion police out on Shifty. Maybe you can win a Crimson Octane in the month for clips if he gets a nice fake in there. Eh? Plug. Getting ready up to go into this game 2. Alpha Surge got the first one, so I will update the scoreboard when I remember what side they are. You saying sweep? Ooh! We have a TPG in the chat to back themselves up here. We've got a couple people saying Alpha Surge are going to get the sweep. You ready up, Blue?
Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to jump into Spectate and try and get the right side this time.
No, we're not being Spectate, so we'll have to press buttons.
Alpha Surge are orange, and orange is on the right. Look at that stream production, guys. Come on, keep it hyped. Good attack there from Alpha Surge, but well defended off the wall by Shift. He's going to turn it straight into a counter attack. Oh, neither of the TPG players could quite get that perfect angle. Both of them look dangerous though. Alpha Surge being aggressive here. Jazz staying up, getting the boost still. Put himself in a really nice spot here. I don't know how much boost Shift had, but not enough by the looks of it, or at least not fast enough with a lovely flick from Jazz. Not even one win for blue. TPG have dipped out the chat and they can't take it. Where's more basis? He's not going to have any of this. But no, we do. We go. The sweep's still on at the minute with the 1 goal ahead from Alpha Surge. It looked like a nice chance there. I don't know if he didn't get the connection on that shot till he won. It did look like Alpha Surge could have had a good shot on goal. Dave gets a nice pinch off the wall into the middle. Jazz missing the ball, but Conflict cleaning up before Shift could get in there. Did hear him come in even though we didn't see it. And Sanitizer manages to get the goal even after that. See what happens here. I think Jazz may have just played a little bit more aggressively, thinking that the 50 was going to come out a little bit more favourably, and lost out on that occasion and lost the lead, bringing it back to a draw on this game too. Good demo coming out from Dave there. He might be able to get back onto this and get the angle. He does! The Twisted Prophecy Gaming take the lead in this game too, and all of them are sweet people in chat. I love it though, because Obsec Panda, he's been brought here by the Llexis Academia community and is showing support to teams in the finals, being his team hasn't made it to the final. That's what we like to see. Everybody shows support to each other, getting involved. Big hit from Conflict across. Good catch from Dave though to cut out that attack and turn it. Went for a little fake on the attack, but cut out by Jazz. Shift is going to follow it up. Conflict here, knocking it all the way across field to Jazz. He gets the second hit back into the middle. He looks quite dangerous there. I think Conflict thought better of it. Gets in defence and manages to stop the counter attack. Good ball in from Shift. Goes for the dooms. He doesn't quite get it. I don't know if Jazz believes that he saved that one there. I think he double tapped off the inside of the crossbar and then ended up coming out. Shift knocks it down. And again. A lot of play in this corner in a minute. Jazz gets a lovely recovery on that wall to get the second hit into the side. Let's have another look at that one. Conflict rotates out. Jazz up onto the wall and jumps back out. Gets the angle. Beautiful. 2-2. You're in the match. No, you're not. Wait, what? Never mind. I'm tripping. Just panicking Glenn over there. But TPG, Twisted Prophecy Gaming, taking the lead once again. After kickoff, we saw a few kickoff goals come up TPG's way at the minute. Shift up, gets the chip. 2 goals ahead now for Twisted Prophecy Gaming after losing the first game it's used. It's another kickoff. Alpha Surge are really going to need to step it up on defending TPG's kickoffs, because that seems to be their Achilles heel at the minute. Alpha Surge getting demoed after kickoff. I think they have managed to survive it now, and they seem to. Conflict getting the demo on Dave as well. I just had to look in the corner to see what happened there. Couldn't see it on the screen. Clear from Dave upfield. Jazz knocks it back over him now. He's going to be faster onto this. Shift realises he was getting beat. Backs off and manages to get the second touch. Dave knocking it across field. Shift was behind him there. Shift up early. Gets a decent first hit on the ball. But Jazz cuts it straight out. Gets a big boomer over. Dave manages to clear it to relative safety into the corner. Big flick up by Jazz. Making it awkward. And awkward enough that Dave couldn't quite get it the right side of his post on that clearance. And it just sneaks in. Oh, pushed it through there. Back to within 1 goal. Ha, nice. Oh, I need to stop looking at the chat, guys. Especially on kickoffs, because TPG take another goal on kickoff. Alpha Surge will be feeling very hard done by here. They've done really good, really well when the ball's been in play. But they just need to survive them kickoffs to get into play. Shift up early. Pops it high. Double commit from Alpha Surge, but it looks like they've got a good enough connection there not to make it too dangerous. Shift with the demo. It's going to force the defender into something awkward. Good follow up there from Conflict there. Another double commit coming out from Alpha Surge. Oh, they almost came out with a goal from it there. As they're keeping that aggression. As we say, they need the aggression, 2 goals down at this point. Nothing to lose. Conflict looks like he's going to win that one. Yes, it does. Recovers fast off the ceiling. Comes back out to Jazz. Lovely little positioning to get that ball into the middle of the net there. See, I think Conflict coming after Roof there, even though he just jumped straight down to get back on the ground for the recovery and being there and being a presence, I think just put enough pressure on TPG there for the clearance straight to Jazz. Good 50, looking dangerous. Jazz coming out clutch again with a save. Conflict with a missed jump. Yeah, you can't let Dave have them angles. Might look difficult to the casual player, but he's got them all day. Here we go, kick-off. I know TPG have been dangerous this series on the kick-offs. And they get another one. After losing the first game, the kickoffs have really made a difference for TPG here. And it looks like, unless... I mean, it's still 30 seconds, 10 seconds to go, it's very doable. But you think if it's doable, it would involve Alpha Surge getting some kickoff goals, which doesn't seem to be their strength at the minute. Good hit there from Jazz to get it past, but a bump coming out from Shift. Would have been a goal if David got it on target on that occasion, but he didn't quite. Alpha Surge on the attack now. Good catch and little flick up from Shift. And the 50. Conflict taking it out of danger from the counter attack. Dave getting a good hit around him there. Shift. That's what the TPG guys want to do. They want to get a nice bump. Try and tilt the opposition. So Alpha Surge have got to keep their heads going into this game 3 after losing by 4 goals on this one. Very well played. But we don't get the sweep, we're still in. Calling it, game 5, we're going to be hungry by the time this is done. Glenn's going to be, it's going to be like, Scott, where's my bloody steak?
Where's me dinner?
Where's my dinner, Scott? I did all these maths for you. But it's 1-1, so all I need to do is change left, put a 1 on there. And got that production. I'm just thinking of sweep slightly, that's slightly. Here we go, we've got our boys in. I'll switch to spectate. And we'll see, it's a game 3. So Glenn, you were saying this went to game 3 earlier on. Who ended up winning it?
It was Alpha Surge won on game 3, 4-2.
Okay, I don't know how you can hear Glenn, but so when these teams met in the league stages, it went to the 3rd game, and Alpha Surge won 3-2, was it?
Yeah, 4-2.
4-2, so very close games, and this is the best of 3, but obviously we go to best of 5 on this, so it doesn't matter who wins this one, it isn't the end of the series. But history puts Alpha Surge at the favourites for this game 3. But TPG did get a goal ahead, and I think it was a kick-off goal. Jazz getting the clear. Boots it up from Conflict. That's going to drop reasonably dangerous. Shift quick though to get up to that. Good read off the ceiling hit to Snip out that danger. And another save coming out from Shift. Follow up from Dave. Causing the pressure. It was an awkward backward play by Dave there, but it needed to happen. And he bumped Shift. He managed to recover and get that. So really well played by TPG from what looked like very awkward and messy. But Alpha Surge is still piling on the pressure, as they have done out of play a lot of the time. Double demo coming from TPG. And it's gotta be. And it is. It's a goal. 2 up from TPG after the double demo. Oh, I thought that TPG were going to come out with another kick-off goal, but Jazz comes in with a demo in return after the double demo for the last goal and gets that counter-attack. I thought it was a goal for TPG, and then boom, and suddenly the other way, and we've seen the demos really come into play now. As these teams are fighting for the victories. Back-to-back demo goals, you know it. It's the Rocket League Toxic Zone. No, demos aren't toxic, guys. Demos aren't toxic. Especially in games as close as this. As TPG come 2 goals ahead. Let's have a look here. I'm not sure what happened there. A bit of a misread, perhaps, from the Alpha Surge player. Good 50 from Dave coming out, getting TPG the goal, 3 ahead, and they're looking good so far. Still 3 minutes in it. I think Alpha Surge need to maybe take a couple of deep breaths. As we say, we all know that both sides have got esports experience, so they'll definitely be able to take them deep breaths and reset and get themselves into it. And with a lovely long hit there, Shift couldn't quite get the clearance, and Jazz gets another goal. I'm going to check the scoreboard, because yes, Jazz has been popping up this game by the looks of it. But saying that, 2 assists from Conflict, so keeping in the plays. But then we come back to a kickoff, so we'll see what happens here. Jazz collecting. Dave's going to challenge. Good hit there from Jazz. Going to make it difficult for Shift. He did well enough there to get the ball to his teammate. Oh, and a great 50 from Dave there. Oh, Conflict just not managing to pop it high enough. Back to a 3-goal lead. Great series between these two, damn right. As it looks like, oh! Oh! I'm speechless. How did that not go in? I swear, I think if we were counting posts and crossbars and near mixes, I think Alpha Surge would be winning that tally so far this tournament by quite a bit. I've seen it in many of the series. I don't think this is the first time. Complete with a big hit up. He's going to stay with it. Gets a 3rd touch to take Dave out of the play. Shift knocks it back though, safely. Alpha Surge with another goal there. I think both of the players were up. Conflict, I think he thought better of it, but I believe the blue team were more worried about Conflict's shot than Jazz's as he sneaks in behind and just pops it into the top corner. A 50 judge is just when both the players hit the ball at the same time. And there's tactics to like what part of your car you get to hit the ball to get the ball to go the other side rather than your side. So it is a lot of the game is just 50s where both teams get to the ball at the same time, and a lot of it's how you position your car to win them 50s and your momentum going. Good demo there from Jazz. I thought it was shift with a demo for a second there and it's going to be another goal for TPG. But Jazz has been coming out clutch with his demos so far. Though a great dunk from shift. Couldn't get the angle on the double touch. Letting Alpha Surge get away with that one. Jazz, he's got a bit of time. Didn't have to be so, unfortunately for him, when he got in such a nice position. He gets demoed now, so we'll come back with 33. It's probably one of those rare occasions where getting demoed is helpful. Good defensive catch there from Conflict, but it does pop up difficultly. Jazz coming in clutch again. Dave with the speed, but not quite the angle. Demo's coming out from shift. Conflict buying enough time now that demo shouldn't make too much difference to the game. Oh, but it did mean Jazz was up a bit late for that one. Oh ho ho! Only 5 seconds to go now, so Twisted Prophecy Gaming won't be too sore about that one not going in, as they take game 3 in our best of 5. Very interesting, because as we said, it was Alpha Surge that took game 3 originally. Twisted Prophecies took it this time, so we know it's close.
The scoreline's close still as well.
Yeah, and the scoreline's still close.
It's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game. I need to update the scoreboard. Twisted Prophecy Gaming, and they are blue. Which means on the left. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. I'll try to do it quickly so we don't miss the kickoffs, because we've missed a couple of early goals in the game, especially with the scoreboard. Conflict. Very nice dribble. Turns it into an air dribble. Oh, what a save there from Dave after such a lovely play for Conflict. It looks like Alpha Surge should get the counter attack here unless they do something incredibly wrong, and they don't. Jazz keeps his call on that open net, and they're sometimes the hardest ones. Especially if you don't have a lot of boosts and you're worried about the opposition with shift there looking dangerous. So very well played by Alpha Surge. Jazz there to take the lead in this game 4. Yes, Tomerinho with the raid, bringing you boys here to see the end of the final. Love to see it, man. I hope that you had a good stream. I'm sorry that you missed out by just the 1 goal. It was so close. It's gotta hurt after you guys put in such a great performance. But there will be future events. I said we've got the clips coming up, and then I think I've shown you a bit of the mashup doubles as well. We want to give away twice as many FedEx on that one, so there'll be plenty of opportunities going forward. But most of all, I hope that you all had a good time as we back leveled here in game 4 of our final. The TPG guys, as I say, I think Sanitizer, which is Dave, I think he's potentially the highest MMR in the tournament. He's, I think, GC 3 at the minute, but I do believe he might have hit SSL last season, but then Shift is like a C3, so I think it evens out a little bit compared to Alpha Surge, who are both GC1, maybe low 2. But again, they play together quite a lot, so the team chemistry for both of these is really hard, as Alpha Surge take another goal to get the lead here. And I'm still going to call this game 5, which will happen if Alpha Surge manage to keep this lead. Shift gets a decent 50, but Conflict's going to come out with it. Maybe flicked a little bit early from the fake challenge from Dave there. Shift's going to keep the pressure on. Jazz knocks it to the side, stops any attack on goal. Gets a nice big hit himself. Dave will beat him to this though. But it should only drop to Conflict, who gets the hit back into TPG's half, but Shift's prepared for that. And the demos that have been coming out so clutch for Jazz. He's done many good demos. Oh, it was the hit before the demo. Oh, fortunate for him there. That was difficult. I think it made sense to go for the demo after that initial hit to stop Shift going and finishing off that miss hit. But it ended up creeping into the inside post anyway. And everything's back level. Jazz with the flick. Shift to collect. Conflict in there. Shift on the ball chase. Keep that in play. Dave's going to come in now. Good 50 there from Jazz. Conflict should be able to get up there. He side flips. Gets away with it though. I don't know if he was leaving it for his teammate or if it was a miss flip, but either way, they seem to come out okay. Good defense there, but Shift on the follow-up into the corner and gets the lead back for Twisted Prophecy Gaming. And this could be it if Alpha Surge don't manage to pull this one back. They've still got 2 minutes left in it. But now they're 2 goals down. Another kickoff. Oh, that one's gotta hurt. They had the cheater, but it was just a follow through from Shift on the kickoff. Managed to get an awkward touch and set it free. TPG setting themselves up in their own half. Yeah, Dave getting a little bit too close to the ceiling there, caught him out, and they end up conceding, bringing Alpha Surge back to within 1. I'm sure there was a demo somewhere, but I didn't catch the Conflict did really well to buy time there. He gets Dave coming in, yeeting and just trying to bump everyone. And it looks like he might have done them alright as they get into quite a favourable position by Alpha Surge's net. They're managing to come out there. Conflict's going to take a shot here. Gets a nice second touch in the air to pull the defence off. He took both the defenders out on a double commit, but they managed to get back. 1 minute remaining now for Alpha Surge to stay in this series. Oh, and they're trying, and the net's open, but Jazz rotated a little bit further back. Shift on the defence. Alpha Surge now. Trying to pull out them passing players. They need to get that goal. Good bump onto Dave. Oh, and they've had a couple now, but they're just... There's only 20 seconds to go. I think they need to start committing on these a bit harder. They've had a couple of chances, which maybe in normal circumstances the attacker shouldn't be there to take. But when we've got 15 seconds to go now, TPG backs against the wall. Shift just keeping it slow. Go for them 50s. And getting that goal on 0 seconds to finish it off. We wanted a game 5, but TPG shutting them down. Jesus Christ, what a tournament.
What a series, what a live.
What a game, what a series, what a tournament, what a world we live in. Very well done to Twisted Prophecy Gaming, coming in strong. Jesus Christ. And this is, as I say, this event is a sweaty event, and I think Twisted Prophecy and Alpha Surge were probably our 2 favourites going in because they are the ones that have the esports teams and are set up for that. Mostly where the other communities are not as focused on the esports stuff. But I just appreciate everybody showing up, and hopefully future events we can mix up them winners a little bit more. But Jesus, to get to, I'm just glad that we've got 4 communities all specialising in different things, all with the differences, and we bring them all together and we get a really good close tournament. That amazes me. I think that's really special. So thanks, guys. I know you're DL of Rocket League on TPG, and you organise events fairly regularly. So are you going to do these as a giveaway, or are you going to run a small tournament, or have you not decided yet?
It's a bit of everything really. We want to give everyone a fair chance of getting it, rather than just obviously people who play the game more than others. So I said I would like to introduce sort of different maps and time trials, as well as elimination tournaments within the community, and sort of hand them out that way really.
Nice, that's great. So if you guys are into that stuff and want to get your hands on a Fennec, the TPG Discord is in the About section. And keep an eye out for events there. Have you got any comments about the other teams? I think it was quite sweaty, weren't it?
Oh, it was very sweaty, especially on the finals. Even against was it Tomerinho? That was a sweaty game. They pulled it back, and but
did you? Because
both games.
You came in quite confident. Did you ever doubt?
Not really. I mean, like I said, you've got to be confident in yourself, and
yeah, of course.
You know, obviously losing the first series against Alpha Surgeon obviously took a bit of a toll. But when we started playing against Llexis Discord, then that got our confidence back up, and yeah.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I guess I'll kick you out. I'll catch you next time.
See you later.
Peace.